I read a whopping 2 books so far this year, in the year of 2026. Today I'm going to try and make reading as comfy and enjoyable as I remember it to be. I also got a new chair. I'm really happy because my old one was like literally broken. It was a dining table chair and it was not very comfy. I've got some really yummy vanilla tea that I'm going to make. bday. Let's go make my tea now. We've got our tea. This is a really cute cup that I'm using. It's like some little cats and some flowers. I'm reading White Nights by Dostoyevsky. Also, sorry guys, I'm trying out a new application that I usually don't use to record. It's not mirrored, so it's a bit confusing. But yeah, reading White Nights. It's a really short book. That's why I thought it would help me get out of my slump. But it hasn't. That's because it is like a classic and it's my first version classic, so I'm still trying to get into the writing style and also what's happening in the book. I haven't really had that much time to read, which I think is a factor of why I haven't been reading much, but hopefully I can get into this book and then I can make more time to read. The starting page is page 48, so let's see how far I can get. Let's get started. So I migrated to my bed at some point because I love my bed, and it was starting to get really cold because where I live it's like mid-autumn but it literally feels like winter. So I'm using my electric bed heater, but it is dark now and these are... But anyways, I finished White Nights and I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but the ending was quite something. I do want to say that I saw something online on like Pinterest or something, and it was just saying how most of this book sounded like Strangers in the Night by Frank Sinatra, which I actually love. And it actually did sound like that to me. In all honesty, I feel like my experience of reading this book would be so much better if I had literally just read it in one sitting. For the first half of the book, I like split it up into a few different days and probably a few different weeks, but the last half, which I just read, was just in one sitting and it was really quite interesting. There's another little short story written by Dostoyevsky called bday, and I'm gonna read that now. And I don't think it should take me that long because it's only like 30-ish pages, I think. I do just want to show you guys that I decided to add tabs to my book. I chose like a little green color. Let's get started.
So pretty, so I could talk about it all night. My boy's so nice to me, doesn't matter what I do with my time. My boy's so pretty, could go on and on about it all night.
I feel like that took me longer than it should have, but I finally finished reading bday. It was a bit of a weird story and I didn't really understand what was happening, but I think it's basically just talking about how the dude is going mad. The names are kind of difficult for me, so I kept like forgetting or like not knowing who was talking, but it was an okay read. I did enjoy that little reading session because I'm kind of out of my slump. Actually, I don't even know, I can't say that yet, but I feel more motivated to read now, which is good, which is what I needed. I'm probably gonna start watching a movie for tonight, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner while I watch. I will be having pizza for dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, though I probably didn't do much. But if you are going through a slump, then I encourage you to also just like give yourself time to just sit down and read as much as you can. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video. Bye bye.